Hi everyone, I'm Victoria and welcome back to another marketing rundown where you can learn how to take your marketing to the next level. Today we're going to be talking about Facebook and specifically Facebook ads that you can use to generate leads. So we all know that Facebook is a place where you can connect with family and friends, post pictures and updates, but why should you invest time and money to advertise on this platform? Well, Facebook alone has over 2 billion active monthly users. In addition, Facebook now owns Messenger and Instagram, two popular mobile apps that are now integrated into their advertising platform. That is a lot of engaged and active users that could potentially see your ad. Within Facebook, you can find the Ads Manager section. That's where your ads can be created, managed, and eventually track your success. There are a lot of important factors to consider when setting up your ad, including budget, schedule, audience, ad creative, and lead forms. All right, let's start with budget. How much does it cost to advertise on Facebook? Well, the short answer is as much as you'd like. We recommend starting with a smaller amount and then gradually growing your budget as we fine-tune your ad and audiences. $5 a day is a great place to start. While we're setting up the ad, Facebook also offers an estimated success and amount of leads you can get from the ad, so that can also be a place where we can evaluate if we need to be spending more or less money on the ad. The next thing to decide is your schedule. How long do you want the ad to appear? We recommend no less than 3 days, but no more than about a month. If an ad is run less than 3 days, usually it doesn't reach as big of an audience you need to actually receive a good amount of leads. And if it runs longer than a month, sometimes people get the same ad over and over, and you're just kind of not getting the results that you need anymore. Plus, after a month, it's a good time to evaluate what's working, what's not, and maybe change up your audience. Speaking of audience, the next part is to decide who is going to respond most positively to your ad. We can limit our audience by targeting a specific city or geographical location, as well as anyone who has a special interest, like manufactured housing. Next up is my favorite part, the ad creative. Once you let us know what you want to advertise, we can come up with a creative image for you to use in your ad. The image has to be something that catches an audience's attention, but isn't too wordy, because no one really goes on Facebook to read a novel. You are able to add a caption with the image, so if there's anything that you would like to explain in further detail or any legal disclosures, those are added there. And there's a lot of options with ad creatives too. You can do carousel posts where people can swipe. You can do videos or just still basic images. You'll also want to include a call to action, a catchy phrase, or something that encourages the audience viewing it to take an action, like visit your microsite or fill out a form. When you're creating a Facebook ad to generate leads, you'll also need a lead form. This form is where your audience can put down their information so that you can contact them. So one of the great things about creating Facebook ads for lead generation is that they minimize the friction with your audience. If you send people off-site, such as just a link to your microsite, it can take about 3 to 10 seconds to load. When you create a Facebook lead form, it's an instant experience, and Facebook actually auto-populates the user's info into the form. This allows you to capture a lead super quick. Before you create a lead generation ad, we'll need to create a form that your audience will fill out. Now, there are two types of form options, higher volume or higher intent, and they're exactly like it sounds like. Higher volume is a good option if you're just trying to get as many leads as possible, as many names. But if you want to focus on driving high quality leads, higher intent is the way to go. The standard fields, such as name, email, and phone number, will all be auto-filled by Facebook. You can also create custom questions with multiple choice or fill in the blank. A great use of the custom question is asking, "When are you looking to buy?" with the fill in the blank for answer. This can help you determine if a lead is actually looking to buy and if they could be turned into a sale, or if maybe they were just browsing and not interested in buying anytime soon. Seeing all of these options and fields, you might be inclined to get as much information from your audience as possible. Don't do this. Let's be real, no one likes to fill out a million questions. Especially now on social media, people want to have one click and be done. So I recommend asking for the minimum amount of information possible. Because again, the idea is to minimize the friction points in generating those leads from your audience. Now, I know we just covered a lot, but remember, we on the marketing team are always here to help. And as always, if you have any questions or if you feel ready to start a Facebook ad and take your marketing up to the next level, just reach out and ask. We will be more than happy to get you all set up. And we look forward to seeing you at our next marketing rundown. Thanks, everyone.